Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and it's me Aradhya Gopal Nepal, and in this video I will be teach you the concept of OOP, Object Oriented Programming. I will use Dart as my programming language to teach you this concept. So without any delay, let's get started to the video. For the reference purpose, I will be using some random website which I found in the internet. So the first website I found is this. So I might use this website for reference. I haven't read anything. So as I'm making video, I will read these things and teach you because I'm also learning OOP. So in this, so as you can see in this website, so OP have four pillars, okay? Abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. And the same way I will teach you these four things. With those I will also teach you what is interface and mixin in Dart. To teach you this kind of concept, let me check you whether my video is it's being recorded. To teach you this concept I will take example of existence, how humans comes to an existence. So I will first take you in a journey of an existence. After that, one by one, I will teach you what is these concept so that you will have an example on your mind to grasp this concept easily. So let's begin. So let's say living things. So let's say before existence there were nothing and living things come to existence. I don't know how. So what is living things? Let's define what is living things. Living things are okay. Let's see in Google. Okay, what is living thing in points? Breathe, eat, grow, reproduce, have senses. Okay, these are living things. Void, breathe, void, eat, void, grow, void, move, void, reproduce. So obviously to reproduce you need another living thing, your partner, your partner, and ignore this sense. Okay, let's ignore. So these are the property. For this sake of video I will not ignore breathe. I will ignore grow, move. Okay, this thing: breathe, eat, grow, move. Breathe, eat, grow, move. And after reproducing it will return a new living thing. Okay, done living thing. Okay, so these are, let's implement breathing. Okay, okay, print. Okay. So as living thing, they will have some heartbeat, obviously. So let's make a variable named timer. Huh, let's say heartbeat, and this timer is a heartbeat of a living being. Timer. Okay, let's make it living thing. Heartbeat is equal to timer. So let's assume that the heartbeat of the living thing beats at every 1 second. Okay, let's make it late final. And what happens when heartbeat beats? Tuk tuk. As we all know why there is error. Okay, print tuk tuk. So what are okay? And at the end, at the one day or another, the living thing die. Okay, die. I am dead. Tuk. Okay, so this is the so the living thing die. and when they die, their heartbeat is gone. Their heartbeat no longer beats. Okay, let's implement breathing. Okay. Hmm. Let's ignore. No, no. Ignore it. Ignore breathe. Okay. Sorry, there was a roommate named Rojan who disturbed me. Let's start the video. Okay, let's implement breathe. What is breathe? And living thing breathes. Okay. What is breathe? How can I implement breathe? Move. Let's implement move. Okay. So let's say the position of the living thing is 0 if and the speed of movement of living thing is 5, and if I move this living thing, what happens is that position plus is equal to speed of movement. The living thing is moving with this speed. Okay, that's the implementation of move. So that's implementation of reproduce, but there is a problem. Let's say a male reproduce, then how can it produce, you know? So there is lots of thing confusion here. Okay, so let's ignore this breathe because we can implement it later. So let's, for now there is just three things. Okay, this is a class, and class have methods and fields. So this is one of the fields of a class of living thing, which is position. Position define the current position of a living thing. Heartbeat is a tuk tuk of a living thing. And what is this? You know, there is also living thing. There is also living thing. So this is called constructor. Let me Google it. Constructor in OP. Constructor in OP. Constructor is the object created. So constructor, so let's say, okay, let me first explain it here. Okay, what is class versus object? Okay, uh dog is equal to living thing. Living thing. My video is being recorded. So this dog is give up, guys. This thing is not importing this. Import living thing. Okay, so this dog is a living thing, and final cat is equal to living thing. So what is happening here is, so living thing is a class. What is class? Class is just a blueprint. Like there would be a heartbeat, there will be the position. So class is just a definition of what living thing is. For sake of example, let's assume as class are gene or something. It's just definition, but class are not actual living thing. What actual living thing is? These objects. So these dog and cats are called objects, and this is called class. What's the difference with the class and object is that object is something that actually takes space on RAM. So let me draw a picture. Draw IO. No, not this. Not this. Not this. Draw. Oh, okay. So this is a class. This is just a blueprint. Okay, just a location. This. Using this blueprint, we, so this is our RAM random access memory, and using this blueprint, we created two objects. We created two objects, cat and dog. So I'm, from what I know, I might not be sure. I will read it again. Eh? The practice of keeping field within priorities provide access field protected barrier that keep data and code safe within the class so you can. So I might have understood wrong, but what is encapsulation is that encapsulating entire class into this capsule. So this is like capsule entire inside RAM. This capsule is stored inside RAM and it takes some you know space in RAM. But problem is this object can hack this cat. But by encapsulation, this is it is this object is protected. Any outer class doc object cannot directly access any of the things in cat except cat allows to access. Okay, so this is cat doc. Now as you can see the doc we can call. Okay, let's only have doc. What happens is, so when you look this, there is something called this parenthesis, and this is called constructor. What constructor is that? So this is the class, and class is just an architecture of how things will work, and this is the actual object, and constructor is like an you know builder person with an who have an hammer, and using that hammer they see the blueprint. They see the blueprint and they create an object. Tick tick tick. Seeing that blueprint, they are the one who create the actual object in the cat. So that's why they are called constructor. And let's say the living thing have their own name, final string name, and we can pass this name inside the constructor. Duk, duk. And what happens is this builder constructor will build an object of class with some specification the main have provided. So if the main says that I want the same house as the blueprint had defined, but I want some customization. For example, there is a class named car. I want the same car, but my requirement is it should be red, it should be green. So constructor sees these values, and as per the requirement of the client they build an object here, cat. So this is basic concept of class, constructor and object. So this is the object, this is the constructor, and let's say Tommy. Okay, and one thing to notice is that constructor are the first method which is run whenever the class is created. So if I print something like this, name is born, duk 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 duk, Tommy, Tommy heart is hot, tuk 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 tuk. So let's run this method. Okay, so, oh no, what the heck guys, what the heck. Okay, okay, what's for now I will do no name. Tom is born. Okay, look, Tom is born, and every second his heart is doing tuk 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 tuk. So this is basic representation of Tom. So what I have taught. So this is constructor. Constructor is something that runs first, and after that we can call some method. Talk or die. Let's kill our dog. Okay. Uh, uh, uh. Tom is born, and just after he was born, he was dead. Let's play some evil things. Let's make a method named kill. Living thing, kill living thing, another. So one living thing can kill another living thing. Another living thing dot die, boiled. Let's look. Okay, let's do something like this. Okay, let's make an object named class and cat, living thing, Tommy, Kitty, and let's kill the dog. At first, await future dot delayed duration seconds 5. So after they were born, they lived for 5 seconds, and there was a fight. And what happens is that dog kill cat. Let's see what happened. Okay, living thing. Tommy is dead. No, no, no. Name. Let's see what happens. Tommy is born. Kitty is born. Tommy heart. Tommy heart tuk tuk. Kitty heart tuk tuk. Tommy heart tuk tuk. Kitty heart tuk tuk. Tommy heart tuk tuk. Kitty tuk tuk. Kitty tuk tuk. Tommy tuk tuk. Kitty tuk tuk. Tommy tuk tuk. And look here. Kitty dead because Tommy killed him. Now there is only Tommy heart which is doing tuk tuk. Tuk 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 tuk, and Kitty Heart is no longer doing tuk tuk because Kitty is already dead. So this is basic concept of what is happening in our code. And for some of you wonder what is this kill code. So this is called methods. What is methods? So in real life we perform some action, and method are the same things which perform some action. And this is called return type of method. After perform. So this is method. Okay, it performs some action. So if Tommy wants to kill Kitty, it will call a method named kill. But in method we should pass whom to kill. Let's say there is final dog 2 living thing, Tommy brother. Okay. So if mistakenly we pass dog 2 here, what happens is that Tommy will kill Kitty. Sorry. Tommy will kill his own brother instead of killing Kitty. That's why we should pass correct value about whom to kill. Look, living thing, another, kill, die. So this is how you think about. So there is something called return type in methods. So we learned that method is something that performs some action, and in order to perform some action, they must have some values. But sometimes the method returns something. What does that means? Let's explain the concept of reproduce. So what is concept is that, okay, I will show it here. Okay, so there's Tommy brother. Let's say Tommy brother doesn't exist. There is, so let's do this. Okay, new baby. So what is happening here is that, so instead of killing Kitty, what Tommy do is that Tommy reproduce with Kitty, and what happens is that Tommy creates a new living thing, Kitty. So as you can see, agent constructor. What is constructor? It's construct some new object. And what happening here is that Tommy is reproducing with Kitty and producing a new object. But the problem is the new object have no name. If I will run this program, the kid of Tommy and Kitty, Tommy is born, Kitty is born, tuk 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 tuk, and look who is born with no name. This is the problem. So let's fix this. What's your name I should give to these things? Your partner dot name plus, okay, in order to reproduce they must have name, yes. String name. So I will ask the name. So look, reproduce is a method which needs another partner, and in order to reproduce, we also need the name of our new kids as input. So these are the input we need to reproduce. Without another partner, you cannot reproduce, and without name, if you reproduce a new offspring is born, you don't know what will their name. So you need this input, and after the input, reproduction will produce an output, living things. So this is how things work. Okay, cat, and the name is Tom Kitty, Tom Kit Tom, Tom T, Tom T, Tom T, Tom Key. Okay, Tommy and Kitty reproduced to create Tom Key, and we got a new baby. So this is the concept of method. You passed input, they perform some action, they return some value. So there's also a method named move. I think this is enough. This is enough for the demo. This is living things, but a problem is breathe. So there is another method, breathe. Now, how can we make breathe? Okay, and and look, how can we make breathe? Because the problem is animal take oxygen as input and return CO2 as output, whereas plants take plants take CO2 as input and oxygen as output. So how can we make this breathe? It's so confusing. So what we have to do is we have to abstract, Sarna. We have to create two separate class. Okay, animal and plants. Animal and plant. What we have to do is let's make this class abstract. What happens now? Oh no, we cannot. So after making class abstract, what happens is that you cannot create object of this class. As you can see here, you cannot create abstract abstract class can't be instance. Oh, abstract class can be instantialized. We cannot create object. What? Because abstract class is just like a prototype of how living things will look like. So living thing will have a name, they will have a heartbeat, they will be born, they will do tuk tuk. Let's assume that plants also do tuk tuk. They will breathe, they will reproduce, they will kill one another because humans are evil, and they will die at some moment. Let's also okay. Final int age. Okay, 0 age. Age plus is equal to um tuk tuk. Let's make it tuk tuk 1000 duration. Every time it do tuk tuk, its age became 1 plus. If age is equal to 20, then that's when its age became 20, it dies. Okay, the lifespan of any living thing is 20 as per our program. uh, okay guys, let's start another chapter. Animal. Okay, animal extends living thing. My ID is getting crazy nowadays. It's not even importing. living things. So I created, okay, I create an animal class which extend living things, and it have to override reproduce, and it have to override this. So why it have to override reproduce is that the, so if you just comment it here, let's, if you see the animal living thing class, the method reproduce is abstract. It have no body. So that's why it have to reproduce. So ignore gender for now. Let's assume that any two living thing can reproduce and produce a new offspring. So this is also ignore. Okay, how can I animal return animal name? Okay, let's create another class plant extends living thing. My ID is misbehaving with me too much time and I feel so annoyed. Living things, and it also implement the method reproduce, and it returns plant with the name. Okay, so this is the implementation of reproduce, and now let's implement breathing. So in order to breathing, because both will have breathing, so the problem occurred here because I didn't define breathe as an abstract method. I did this, I have to do have done this. If I had done this, there will be an error. Breathe. So what is breathing? In order to breathe, it have to take what? So plant will take oxygen, return carbon dioxide, whereas animal will take oxygen and return carbon dioxide. So what I have to do is that I have to create new class oxygen class oxygen, and I have to create another class CO2 carbon dioxide. Okay, I don't know the spelling because I was very weak at college in physics. Carbon dioxide class carbon dioxide. Okay, guys, let's produce carbon dioxide. Okay, let's implement animal breathing. What happens is that in breathe, animal will return carbon dioxide, and in input they will take oxygen. Oxygen. Oh, I have to cry. Why this thing not working? Yeah. Carbon dioxide input oxygen. Okay. Animal. So look, animal will take oxygen as an input and they will return carbon dioxide, whereas plant will do the reverse. They will take oxygen as input and return carbon dioxide as output. But the problem arises is that oh, the problem arises is that the breath is an so living thing is an abstract class. It has defined an abstract method and contract which its child have to follow. That is animal. The problem is the breath in abstract class returned void and the input was oxygen. So think the problem yourself. I will give you solution. Solution is you create an okay particles particles. I'm making lots of files. So what is the oxygen? It's inside particle, and carbon dioxide is inside particle. And no need to make this class. Did it anyway. No need to make this class. Did anyway. Git add, git commit. Working with existence. So I will make a class particles and I will make it abstract. What does it mean? No one can create an object of this class particles, and this oxygen will extend particle and carbon dioxide will also extend particle. Okay, input particles, da, 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 import carbon dioxide. Now what do we have to do is that we have to change the contract that it return particles. Oh, it's so annoying. Particles. It returns particle and in input it takes particles. And if we see here, it will not crash. It will crash because it have to return oxygen. Can't return oxygen. Oh, okay. Let's do one thing. Yeah, it can do. It can return new object, guys. Yeah, you're wasting your time. It will return carbon dioxide. It must not crash now. Plant will return oxygen. Ah, great KZ balance. कितना हावा है. Okay, sorry guys. I was talking about how much breathe particle. It will take input. It will return particle. It will take particle, but it's an abstract class. Okay. When we implement it here, breathe, breathe. So why is there is problem? Problem is animal breathe carbon dioxide function is a balance level living thing with particles. But particles? It's particles. Interface thing here plus. Abba, what against? What against? This OP is not that good, guys. It have lots of. Just kidding. The member overrider living thing. Then how can I keep type? I'm confused, guys. Because the animal. I have to keep class. Okay, I found the solution. It is T. Let's say R means return. I mean input. Input. I will ask here I comma R. Yes. I extends particles. R extends particles. Okay. Animal auto solve, guys. It's just so dumb, guys. You're dumb. Breathe have two method. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. My mind is getting crazy nowadays, guys. Animal extending living thing. Living thing have a method breathe. I is input, R is output. If I is input and R is output, I'm using it here. So this is an abstract class living thing. I am extending this abstract class. I will not implement, I will extend abstract class. I've implemented reproduce. This breathing is carbon dioxide, isn't Belling type R function, oxygen I, but R action particle I. जाने मतलब जान्छु carbon dioxide. So here's a problem, guys. We have to import this thing here. If we had already imported here, we don't need it to do anything. So we can also do something like Animal. Solved. Living thing particle. Not solved. Still error. Okay. Now if I do oxygen, comma carbon dioxide, this OP is useless. I will pass it here and ask here. So guys, it worked. Look, I did it. So living animal is a living thing that needs oxygen and carbon dioxide. And what we have done is we have sent in not this is called type generics. I is input and R is return type. As input it asks I, as return type it asks R, and the I must extends particles. I must be an subtype of particles. What subtype means? So this is a class and I must be either oxygen or carbon dioxide. This is how things work. This video is getting so complicated. But okay guys, I'm finding it so interesting. Means I am learning lots of things. I don't care about the complicated. So like we have created plant and animal. Look guys, look. So let's implement it here. Final Tommy is equal to animal, import animal Tommy. Let's name create sunflower is equal to plant dot dot plant. Okay, sunflower. Okay, first we need some. I'm so confused. At first oxygen came or carbon dioxide came. But let's say at first oxygen came. Create an object named oxygen is equal to oxygen. No, no, no. Carbon dioxide came at first. Carbon dioxide because this word is so polluted. Uh, at first, carbon dioxide came. Carbon dioxide, and what happens is sunflower started breathing. Breathe. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. Guys, carbon dioxide. So what happened is that the sunflower started breathing, and in input it asked for carbon dioxide, and as output it gave us oxygen. You know, look the what is function. Okay, guys, I will teach this again. Sunflower is an object of class plant, class object sunflower, and sunflower have a method. Method is something the sunflower can do. What the method is, it is a method breathe. In the method breathe, in input it asks for carbon dioxide, and in output it gives us oxygen. And from the oxygen what happens that Tommy can breathe oxygen. And what happens is that Tommy again gives us carbon dioxide. No, no, oxygen. No, initial carbon dioxide. Hey, another carbon dioxide. Okay, guys, carbon dioxide. This is initial carbon dioxide. I am finding this thing very interesting. So what happens is that these things run on a loop. How can I make loop? These things while I cannot put while. Okay, what I can do is I can do oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, while infinite loop. It's an infinite loop because breathing is like infinite. What happens? Oxygen, this oxygen, carbon dioxide, and let's say there is initially there is one carbon dioxide. You know, I don't know. Just let's say initially also there was one oxygen. This is look. Let's see a print plant. Okay, name is breathing. Let's have the same thing here. Name is breathing because they breathe on some interval. Await future dot delay duration second 2. Okay, they breathe every 2 seconds, but that's not right. They breathe on every heartbeat. Just ignore. So that's how things work. Let's run them. Okay. Tommy is born, sunflower is born, sunflower is breathing, Tommy is breathing, Tommy heart is doing her tuk tuk, sunflower heart is also doing tuk tuk, Tommy heart tuk tuk, sunflower is also breathing. Look, guys, this is the life cycle. How beautiful life is. But one day, Tommy decided that it want to kill sunflower. No, no, no. Sunflower decided that it want to kill Tommy. Five. Okay, let's kill Tommy. No, no, no. Oh yes, sunflower dot kill Tommy. Tommy is dead now. Let's kill it. I found it so interesting, guys. Honestly speaking, son, dead, dead. Kill, 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 kill. Murder, 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 murder. I think he's already dead. Kill, die, he's dead. Look, Tommy is dead. The problem with our code is with what? Tommy is dead. Sunflower is dead. Who killed Sunflower? Oh, guys, come on. Sunflower is dead because it aged. Look, Sunflower name became very old. Now it's time to go to heaven. Okay, let's run it again. Tommy is born, Sunflower is born, Tommy is breathing, tuk 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 tuk, breathing, 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 breathing. That's found dead. Look, Tommy dead. How Tommy died? Because print this dot name is trying to kill another dot name. So what is this? What happened is that look at very hey. So in this is cat object. This is dog object as per previous example. Let's say this is Tommy. This is sunflower. So sunflower is trying to kill Tommy. In order to kill, it will ask another object, the object of Tommy. But the kill have the kill already have its own object this. So this means this. So whenever we call some method inside T, this means this box, this capsule. You know, not that complicated. The problem in our current code is that even they are dead, they are still breathing. Let's fix it. if oxygen dot low, we have to save a variable that it is dead. Let's do it on animal. I will make video for 6 minutes. I will take break. I will again come. I will again make video. Heartbeat. Fine. Bull is alive. Okay. Is alive is equal to true. What the heck? Is alive is equal to true. What the flutter? What the dart? This. Yes. At first, so this is the constructor which runs first. At first, it is alive, but at the end, it is false. And what we will do in main is that if sunflower sunflower dot is alive, it will breathe. If Tommy is alive, it will breathe. Print oxygen and carbon dioxide cycle is running. Oxygen, let me do one thing, that oxygen, let me print oxygen and print carbon dioxide. So when we print oxygen and carbon dioxide, it will print the hash code of oxygen and carbon dioxide. This thing is very complicated, only known by seniors like me. So I will not teach this video now. I'm very senior, guys. But what let's do is that if sunflower is not alive and Tommy is not alive, break. What break is do that it will end this loop. Okay, let's run our program again. Let's see. Sunflower. Tommy is born. Sunflower is born. Tommy is breathing. Guys, I did. Wait, run. Stop. आज के छ सब्जीमा चना त छैन ए केरा हो भने चाहिँ आज मिठो छ भने चाहिँ ठिक छ लेट्स सी गाइस Tommy is born sunflower born Tommy breathing so this is the first oxygen this is the second oxygen carbon dioxide Tommy heart is doing duk duk sunflower heart duk duk and look this hash code must be different yes they are different what this means is that every time they are breathing they are generating new oxygen and carbon dioxide and look sunflower is trying to kill Tommy is dead and sunflower became very old now it's time to go to heaven and sunflower is also dead and since this is our code is also existed okay this is our implementation living things git push origin main so guys so that's all the practical in next video I will show more practical so but what things we covered in this video we covered lots of things first is we covered abstraction so we create an abstract class living thing this class had lots of implementation lots of complexity is happening in this class and what happens is that plant extends living thing at first since it is an abstract class there are few contracts which it have to fulfill like reproduce and breathe are the contract which plant have to fulfill of the living thing but there are few implementation of living thing which is already on living thing and since plant extends it plant is a child of living thing so all of the properties that living thing will have the plant will also have what I mean is that let's go here so the sunflower have a kill method but the kill method is not defined on plant so the method kill is nowhere in plant this method come from its parent living thing so all of the complexity is here and just You have to extend living thing and you can use it. So you can create your own living thing. You can create your own creature, alien, any creature you want. You just got to extend the class. What is So this is kind of called abstraction. You hide all of the complexity inside and produces a simple interface to the user. Do not trust whatever I say. I am just saying what I know. I might be saying something wrong. What is encapsulation? So this concept, okay, this entire class is encapsulated in an space on a RAM, and it is protected. And there are only few things the outer world can access. If you think in living thing, this tuk duration have this thing. This is called private. From here, you cannot get the duk duration of plant because it is private. So what is encapsulation is that you so this is space, it is protected and you hide. So you make a home inside RAM and any attacker can come inside your home and kill you or use your resources, steal your money. But by encapsulation, you are hiding, you are making private so that no one can access it. So this is basic concept of encapsulation. What is inheritance? I'm confused myself. So so I, I said GPT. So abstraction is hiding all of the complexity. When you write kill, lots of things is happening here. But Sunflower do not have to worry how kill work. It just type kill and Tommy is dead. How Tommy dies, lots of complexity. So we do not have to do any complexity in this code. Although this is complex code, we just have to call this method. All of the complexity is here. So this is abstraction. Encapsulates what I said earlier. Inheritance is extending this living thing and getting all of the property that living thing. Like a child gets all of the property of its parents, just like plant gets all of the property of living things. So in here it can just call kill Tommy and the Tommy is dead. So this is inheritance. What is polymorphism? Look, hey guys, look. What happens is that this living thing have a method named breathe, and plant have to override this breathe. So whenever look, if I click sunflower.kill, living thing will open. This implementation will be used. But when I click sunflower.breathe, sunflower, yes, sunflower is a plant. This breathe will open because this implementation is being used. So what happens is that living thing has its own breathe method, but in plant, the child of living thing, we have overridden the breathe method. So whenever the client calls breathe, this breathe will be called. Okay, let's so another example, kill. If I override kill method, oh guys, kill. Let's say just assume, hey guys, how can an how can a plant kill animal? It cannot. What I can do is I can override the kill method and type that I am just a plant. I cannot kill animal. So let's run it again. Whenever sunflower.kill method is called, this method is being called. So the actual implementation of kill, which was here, will not be used. This implementation will be overridden by this implementation. That is polymorphism. For a sake of knowledge, yeah, so inheritance is child inherited parent and add some extra feature. So plant do not have to add or overwrite. It can also have its own method like in particle fruits extend particle. So plant could have its method name uh, fruits give fruits, where it will return fruits. So in main we can write that sunflower dot give fruits, and it will give us object of fruits. So in inheritance, the child will extend living thing. It will get all of the properties of living thing. Plus, it can get extra property. It can have its own unique future. With that, a child can override the parent future so that instead of calling parent, it will have its own implementation. So if, for example, the parent could be evil, like killing another living thing, but plant don't want to be evil. It wants something unique from its parent. So it became not evil. I cannot kill living things. Let's run it again. I cannot kill. Look, sunflower was trying to kill living thing, but I am just a plant. I cannot kill living thing. And the living thing Tommy is still alive. And when Tommy get old, Tommy is dead because of age. But sunflower cannot kill it. So this is called polymorphism. In the next video, I will teach you interface and mixin. Guys, that's all for video. It went nearly 1 hour. So I have done lots of hard work on creating this video. I have done lots of hours of research to write all of this script. So please like, share, and comment. Thank you.